Good morning, everybody. Red Nichols here. It's a beautiful morning. I'm driving up towards Detroit. Pick up my trip. I'll be heading to Shanghai, China. I'm sitting here in my rolling university. I love to listen to books on tape. It's important for me to get good stuff into my mind. It seems these days there's so much negativity out there that I really enjoy these three-hour drives. It's a great opportunity to put the vitamins that I need to keep my mind in the proper shape. But as I was driving up here, it occurred to me as I was just kind of thinking about some of the emergency procedures that we have on the airplane that I fly, that sometimes some of our businesses may be in an emergency situation. And I wanted to throw just a couple of thoughts out at you as it relates to the wingtips that I offer from time to time. Sometimes we're flying along and we have reason to believe that our airspeed is unreliable. And as I relate that to business, sometimes we think that we're doing just fine, and when in fact we're really not going as fast as we think we are. There's activity, but we're just not going and getting it done like we'd like to. And that could be for a couple different reasons. Maybe we're not sure about the stage of flight we're in. Maybe we've pulled our power or our thrust setting back because we thought we were at cruise already, and we're still at the initial phases of the climb. So what do we do when that happens in the airplane? Well, the very first thing that we do is we disconnect our autopilot. We take over manually. The next thing we do is we look at how much power we have. We disconnect our auto throttles, which sets the power that we have. And that could be related to our business, how much effort we're putting into it. Once we shut off all the automation, we take a look at our pitch attitude and our thrust setting, and we adjust it for the phase of flight. Where are we? Are we at cruise? Have we reached the altitude that we want to be at? Have we pulled the power way back already? Well, let's take a look at where we're at. If we're not where we want to be, if we're not making the monthly income, if we don't have all the money we saved for college education or our retirement, are we really at a stage where we can afford to pull the power back? Maybe we're not. So our procedure calls for us to adjust our pitch attitude and thrust setting for the stage of flight we're in. I want to talk just a little bit about the pitch attitude that we set. If we're still trying to climb to our desired altitude, we have to keep our nose up. That's the nose of the aircraft up at an angle that will allow us to climb. Sometimes we can't wake up every single day with a great pitch attitude, but it is something we can control. When we bring a negative attitude into our groups and our teams, we can drag the whole team down, the whole crew down, and not reach our desired altitude for that day. Especially true if you're in a leadership position. There is nothing that'll kill your team faster than your bad attitude. Nobody wants to follow a dull, dissatisfied, disillusioned crybaby over something that's happened in your business that you drag into the entire team. So I wanted to just point that out. If your business is not going at the speed that you want it to go, click off the autopilot, click off the auto throttles, adjust your attitude and how much effort you're putting into it, push up the thrust, and if you're not at the cruise altitude you want to be at, keep the power on till you get there. I hope you guys have a great day. I look forward to seeing you soon. Right now I'm on a trip to China. Can't wait to get there. Have a great weekend, folks.